March Madness taking off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, y'all.
And hello. How are you all? I'm good. And you? $13.95. Y'all want to see what it do? If y'all don't know by now, Atlanta is with the place you need to be when it comes down to these candles, baby. $13.95. We gonna just go ahead and jump this thing off like this. Yeah, I got like 4 crates down here. Let's kick it off with Springtime Clementine. Now, at first, I'm thinking this better not be a cozy linen, cozy nectarine that had that clementine note, but it's the Amber Nerelli and Clementine, which we all know Nerelli has that orange blossom. I will say the nectarine, which is in the citrus orange family, navel orange, all that, next to the orange blossom, it is coming off very orangey. I get no sweet amber just of yet, but again, this is the cold roll. This beautiful, pretty packaging, glass lid, y'all, $32.95. Why not snag it at $13.95? Next up, I have Sweet Peach and Rhubarb. Y'all, I've had rhubarb a couple of times on its own, just edible. I don't like it. When people do rhubarb times strawberry, which is the most popular thing, like rhubarb strawberry pie, I don't even like it in that. Now, the peach in this is very prominent to my nose. So you have ripe white peach, sweet rhubarb, and golden strawberries. I know I wasn't damn crazy. Okay, so y'all, I'm bringing y'all this blindly. I haven't flipped any over and read it. And I know I got a berry note and the strawberry is there. Heard it here first. Well, not first, but you know what I'm saying. I think this one be a good one. For the love of candles and basketball. I'm trying to do 2 things at one time and watch the game. And the Lakers screwed around and let the Grizzlies come back, although LeBron is out. But y'all ain't want to hear that. Salted grapefruit, sure. To me, salted grapefruit, ocean leaves, bright huckleberry. This is one of these ones you're going to have to see if it's burning, because while it's burning, because grapefruit is such a prominent note, it takes over. Maybe if the huckleberry is going to do anything to me, it's going to dull it. But I wouldn't have mind if they brought back, remember juicy grapefruit from 2-3 summers ago? This is kind of giving me scrum like that, but not as pungent. We shall see. Okay. Up next, I got wild hemp and vetiver. This is giving botanical hemp, vetiver, green peppercorn. Off the bat, I get like dirt, pot and soil, sage, or aloe. That's what my nose pick up. Let's get in pot and soil. Remember that one, the black one with the white seeds with the green bag your grandma used to have? But nonetheless, I think I'm going to like it. It's going to be an herbaceous pot and soil. Palo Santo and vanilla. Okay, we got the Palo Santo, which is that spicy, deep, woodsy type of wood. Thyme, musk, and tonka bean. Okay, now the only thing about this is the tonka bean is, I always say, if a vanilla bean pod and a tobacco leaf had a baby, it would birth tonka. So the spicy woodsy that the tonka bean is going to give, time the woodsy Palo Santo, I'm really feeling like this is something that we had in that oud test line. I'm just not vanilla oud. This gotta be vanilla oud and they changed the name. You can bank that. The thing is being relatable, because a lot of you all didn't have the test sense to know what I'm referencing. And I am just to the point that if these candles did well and they purged them out to the stores doing SAS and to the outlets, did we take that formulation and change the name? I'm thinking so. Go back to Blue Bungalow in the videos I said before. And sometimes they'll even go on and change the note, because the original Blue Bungalow has a grapefruit note in it. So did the one from the test collection in the white matte jar last year. But the ones on shelves right now is not the same thing. Moving on. Tea tree and mint in the big boy. It's safe to say that these have the $24.95 price point. If you love mint, if you love eucalyptus, if eucalyptus crystal leaf is your bae, This needs to be your bait because I promise you, I get more mint and more tea tree versus in the eucalyptus stress relief, which has spearmint, which is sweeter. This is going to be a flamethrower. I can already tell. Y'all know I watch basketball for enjoyment. The Lakers starting to stress me out. Ain't even a man or a child stressing me out. This team right here is stressing me out. Flower cart. Smells like fresh cut grass. Yeah. I'm just here to tell you it smells like dewy grass on a spring day and somebody just mowed the lawn. I love it. It has fresh cut stems or what, I don't know. It says floral bouquet. Probably that $5 bouquet with all them carnations and them colors you find in the grocery store, times a lush greenery note. Call me weird, but smelling like grass, like morning dew grass. I don't mind this. I can already feel like that'll be amazing with fresh spring morning as well. Next on the list. If y'all hear something buzzing, that's my leg. I ain't charged it like in 2 nights. Riviera petals. Y'all, this is very pretty. This is rosy. It's rose petals, white tea, and fresh geranium. So looking at the scent notes, I'm thinking it's giving me very tea rose, but that geranium is giving a depth of floral there. If you don't like florals, I'm going to say stay away from this. It's not giving you fresh cut lilac, white gardenia, who got the body, southern magnolia floral, but I feel like this is going to be a flamethrower floral that you're going to have to love florals to enjoy this one. On Cole, so far, I am. Y'all know I like florals. I don't mind my old lady scents. Speaking of the peach blossom, again, look at this packaging. This packaging is not wrapped around. It's a 4x4 label. $24.95 is the price point. Y'all know we love the pink peach blossom in the hand soap like for the past 2 years in a row, and they finally came out with a 3-wick, which makes me wonder why we have not seen that badass pineapple prosecco in a 3-wick, because the single wick throws and the hand soap is totally gorgeous. But you have the peach nectar, the magnolia petals, and the sweet mandarin. I'm getting orange peach. I'm getting crayon orange peach like ocean spray. Crayon orange peach, but not that peach Bellini that gets sour. I think this is going to be a good one too. But then I'm getting candied peach, like a sugary peach, like a fruit roll-up peach. I think it's still going to be good though. Capri Waves. Smells like crisp, clean water. Okay. Sea salt, driftwood, ocean air. Too reminiscent of sea salt and sail, in my opinion. Way too reminiscent of sea salt and sail. They could leave this out of the collection, but nonetheless, I got one. Now here's one that I was excited for, the Bronze Sunset. The hand soap in this when it went clearance, I'm not going to tell y'all, last year, summer, June 22 clearance, I got like 4 of those soaps because I really, really loved it, and I sold the hell out of it in the store. Now, the candle is giving me that little hint of suntan, that Norelli vibes, but it's not listed on these scent notes. It's saying exotic coconut, island waves, and soft musk. I'm not crazy. I'm not no damn fool. I pick up a little bit of that Norelli, that little bit of orange blossom that's in this candle. Unlike Sea Salt and Norelli, Suntan 2.0, the Perfect Summer 3.0, it's not quite that. It's subtle. But nonetheless, I'm here for it. And then we have the white pineapple and yuzu. I'm loving this, okay? Again, pineapples and Prosecco, I felt like we should have been had, but I'll take this instead. You have the yuzu citrus, you have the tropical pineapple and the starfruit. Starfruit, I'm just going to say, is totally non-existing. But the pineapple in this and that citrus, which pineapple is a citrus, but when I do the review, I'll get more in depth on what's yuzu and pineapple and whatnot. But nonetheless, I'm liking this one as well. And then moving on to the rose and lychee. That lychee that jumps out in Radiant Sky. Hence, I returned my two of my Starfruit and Mandarin for Radiant Sky because that Radiant Sky citrus note was very familiar in those candles, just like the lychee is prominent in this candle. So I got wild rose, sugar, lychee, and delicate raspberries. On cold, this smells strong. But again, you got to tune into March Madness for all these reviews. Palo Santo and sage. Again, that's spicy wood, thyme, sage. The spicy wood, thyme, a earthy sage, a herbaceous sage. I feel like this is going to be a beautiful morning candle, especially if you're a person that do sage smudge sticks. This will be right up your alley. Culture, y'all know I don't really dig vanilla candles like that. Vanilla musk, okay? You have whipped vanilla, soft cedarwood, and musk. The cedarwood and musk could stand alone. The vanilla in here, I'm afraid it's going to tone it. It's going to dull it. It may be a good 5, 6, 7, but I totally doubt if it's a 10 because upon opening this candle, I get the vanilla before I get the cedarwood and the musk. And again, that's odd. So that means there's more vanilla in this candle that's going to contain more vanillin. Vanillin burns first. Vanillin is an ingredient that you find in vanilla extracts. Hence, that's why I always say the kind of wax that Bath & Body Works use for their blend, if your candle has a prominent note of vanilla, you want to cut back on your burn time because it's going to get murky and dirty fast. It's tried and true. I ain't even got to take nothing to the test phase with that to know that. Then I have a white oak and amber. White oak is pretty deep. Hence, it's regular oak. It's one's going to be deeper. One's going to be lighter, but the oak is still an oak. And then you got different variations of amber. So you have white oak with smoke amber with the vanilla. Nope. This is something from that Oud test line as well. Can't put my finger on it, but it is. I don't think this should be a spring candle, but nonetheless, it's here. Now, I know I ain't crazy. I know I ain't crazy. And y'all, somebody picked these up for me, so I wasn't there to pick them and do a scratch and sniff test. So this is kind of like blindly with you all. Besides reading the scent notes that I already read, I didn't smell anything. Sweet tobacco and tonka. Okay, tobacco oud from the test collection in that black packaging with that red writing. I hadn't even lifted this candle up to smell it so you all can see. And I already feel like that's what this is. Let's get into the notes. Tobacco leaf, vanilla tonka bean, warm patchouli. Okay, so they took something out and add the patchouli. Patchouli is strong. Patchouli is musky. On cold throw, do I get that patchouli? That's going to be a no. I get all tobacco, all vanilla, all tonka, which leads me to believe, like I just said, with this white oak and amber, some of these candles came out of that test line, and we just going to go ahead and remix the name. That's what they do. I just worked there. I have an extra sweet rhubarb peach, which I think I did put another one in there. And then we have warm citrus and ginger. Citrus and warm ginger. Aromatic ginger, warm cardamom, zesty orange. Again, this is warm. This is spicy. I'm trying to figure out why is this a spring candle. I think I would have to burn them to see if they float through nicely and project nicely with more of the ginger. But even ginger being a spice, cardamom being a spice, orange is the third note. The orange would need to come first to showcase the citrus, why this is a spring candle. Again, I just worked there. So I'm thinking what happened, that second rhubarb should have been that Amalfi lemon, which I think is just lemon waves. But Santorini Coast is the last one I have here in my haul. And this is a creamy coconut, almond blossom, and vanilla. I am loving this. I am getting that sweet coconut, like a white sweet coconut flake, like you do in coconut cream pie. Of course, without the brown sugar crust or that bakery crust note. But this is giving me like a coconut custard when you times it with that vanilla. The almond blossom will be some kind of floral. I don't get that, not just yet. This is giving me like a sweet coconut custard, like the inside of a coconut cream pie. Nonetheless, I'm here for it because y'all know I love Bath & Body Works coconut notes. You all, my haul consists of 22 brand new test candles. And this is going to segue us into March Madness. If you hadn't watched my first video already, which is the wild watermelon and cucumber, or wild watermelon mint by cucumbers in it, go ahead and watch this. Then watch this haul and rock with me all March. Because I told y'all I got y'all. And I'm going to see y'all on shit whenever.